Okay, let's switch gears to our AI and society segment. So, first one, this is a Harvard Business Review article saying AI doesn't reduce work, it intensifies it. This is an article, and I think I agree with that idea. And like, from a programmer's perspective, like sometimes there's a lot of energy when you're designing the whole thing, but there's a bit of zen when you're in the getters and the setters, and it's kind of like that's when you turn on your music and kind of chill out a little bit. But that whole thing is gone now, right? You're never going to do that work manually ever again. So all of your work is kind of the hard part, the thinking. And so that's what it's saying is it's intensifying work. What do you think about that? Do you agree, disagree? Have you found it more difficult, less difficult?
I have never been happier to work. I feel like all the mundane, routine, mechanical stuff is being automated, is being facilitated. And the ability to have a creative idea and bring it into life is now easier than ever. And so, yeah, it can raise the bar of the intellectual challenges that you engage in. It'll make you think about architecture and scaling. And I'm not talking about vibe coding, I'm talking about agentic engineering. That's the new term that talks about using things with purpose, with design, with engineering discipline, with intelligence, constant learning. It is a challenge, and it's a fun challenge because it's like you're a director of a lab now, and you've got a whole department of engineers working for you. That's what it feels like. The impact that you have is amazing. What this translates to in day-to-day work, I mean, that can depend on your work culture, on your environment, on your coworkers, on your supervisors. So it's not all roses. There can be pressure and expectation that are still subject to human dynamics and communication challenges. So it's not necessarily going to make it super fun and easy for everyone or highly engaging. It also depends on whether you actually like to think. Some people don't like to think. And I love engaging intellectually and I love engaging creatively. Some people may just want to numb and turn their brain off and and doing the one-click vibe coding thing as opposed to really having a research mindset. So I think it definitely is changing a lot of things. It's complex, but if you're on the right side of it, if you are able to leverage the power that this provides, it's the most amazing thing.
Well, I think I really like that perspective, and I love the optimism of it. And I agree. I feel, like after a busy session with, Gastown or having, 20 Claude windows or open code windows open, I feel like a long time ago, maybe 25 years ago. Wow. I used to play like Age of Empires with my little brother, and that'd be like a Saturday morning thing. And you'd be like, whoa, that was intense, right? Like you're managing your troops, and like any RTS is kind of like that, where you feel like intensity. And I feel like that like dynamic, it's fun. It could be exhausting because you don't have that part where you turn off your brain and just kind of cruise, which, like I said, some people might want to do that. What did you think about that clip? I hope it was useful. Check out the link in the description for the full episode. And we have new episodes coming out every single week, sometimes several times a week, about the latest AI news. We're doing a deep dive into OpenClaw soon. Check out our Substack. Follow us on all the different social media programs. Ask us questions, and check out our Discord, where we have lots of good AI chat discussions. Links are all in the description. See you next time.